Hello, my lovely Sagittariuses. How are you? I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'll be doing your reading today. These are supposed to be mini reads. They're general. It's like a Halloween special thing that I'm putting on, I guess. Well, it's not really spooky, but whatever. It is what it is. This is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do it, but I can't. If you would like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email's in the box below, and I will give you all the information you need on a personal reading. It's also on the community tab as well as my website. Please join me over on Patreon. I just uploaded a channeled message revolving around spirit communication. And thank you to everyone who has joined me over there. I'm so thankful for that, and for all your love and support, and for anyone who's purchased a personal reading. You have no idea how much that means to me. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hate having long intros because sometimes I don't know, I confuse myself, and I want to say this and then I don't say that, and it's like, who fucking cares? I doubt many of you even pay attention to the intros anyways. So whatever. The overall energy here, we have winter, the scarceness of pausing. No, that's the sacredness of pausing, you fucking idiot. Anyway, scarceness of pausing. No, the sacredness of pausing. Taking a time out, basically. I feel so stupid right now. Oh well, I can't read today. Which is clarified by judgment reversed, which is not making a decision, and toil and labor and expectations. I'm trying to get the lighting right so you guys can see the cards finally, because the glare drives me nuts. Anywho, yeah, I'm very blank right now. So I feel like a lot of you have put a freeze on everything. It's almost like you got your ice blaster out and you're just putting everything on ice. Like, nope, I'm not making any decisions. I'm not moving forward. I'm not going backwards. I'm just sitting fucking still because I thought this was going to happen this way and it didn't. So I don't know what steps to take. And until I know what steps to take, whether it's in love or business or whatever, I'm just going to sit still. So I feel like you're in your winter freeze, and you're just taking a moment to chill and to consider your options, because you don't know. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Hopefully you didn't hear that. It was gross. Anyways, excuse me. You're taking time to freeze because you don't know what decision to make. You don't know which way to go, like what judgment call needs to be made here. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with your career, like whether it's advancing where you're at, or relocating for a new job, or just getting a new job in general, because maybe you're not being recognized for your hard work and you're sick of it, because you had an expectation that if you did this, this, and this, you would have progressed by now. You would have already been the manager. You would have already been promoted. You would have already gotten that raise. And you're not where you expected to be. So you're putting a hold on everything and trying to figure out, where do I need to be? What job do I need to be working at? And if this is relationship related, if you're in a relationship, it's really difficult and you're sick of putting the work in. You're like, this is too much work. This is not what I expected it to be. Like, I didn't think that I would have to work this hard if I'm in love with somebody. Like, I expected this to be easy. I expected it to go a certain way, and it's not going that way. So I feel like you had high expectations for something, and it didn't work out in your favor or the way you thought it would. And it's caused a lot of turmoil inside you, basically, emotionally, mentally, whatever. And you're sick of putting the work in. And if you're single and you're waiting for somebody to come back, or you're waiting for that new person to arrive, even if they're right there on your doorstep, you put everything on halt. You're like, everything's been too hard. I don't want to have expectations. I still have expectations, so I need to just freeze and realign myself. Like, I can't make any decisions in this headspace. That's what I'm getting right now. So I feel like you're not moving forward. You're just kind of sitting there, letting the snow build up, not making any decisions because it's too hard right now. Things are too difficult, and it's not what you expected. Either this person, this situation, this job, whatever. Something is not what you thought it would be. And you don't like it, Sag. It's kind of usually Sagittarius, because you're a fire sign, you usually leap. You're like, oh, I hate this situation. This isn't working. Fuck it, I'm out. And you'll just like be very spontaneous with your decision making. So I feel like maturity and growth with whoever I'm reading for, because you're acting out of the norm, I guess you could say, like if I'm going to stereotype you, I guess. So you're actually pausing and reflecting on what's happened so you can make better judgment calls in the future, no matter what we're talking about. And then the overall energy, or the main energy, why we're even doing this reading, is the Magician. You are trying to manifest your dreams. You're trying to manifest the perfect relationship for you, the perfect job, just your life in general. You want things to fall into place because you do have an ideal. You have a certain expectation that you've been waiting on. Like, I should be here at this point in my life. I should have a family and kids and be married and have a perfect job and blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is for you. Everybody's different. I'm reading for a lot of you. But I feel like you thought you'd be further along than you are. And you've been trying to manifest this, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So something isn't working out in your favor, and you're taking time to pause and reflect to figure out why it's not working in your favor. Is it you? Is it the people around you? Is it your circumstances? Like, I feel like you're looking at all of it from you're looking at everything from different angles. There we go. I can't talk. And I don't think you're talking to anybody about it. I think you're keeping this to yourself. You're keeping it hush-hush because you don't want people to know that you're kind of in a vulnerable state or that you're not happy, because if you are looking for other employment, you don't want your employer to know that. Like, if you're not happy in your current relationship and you're not at the point in your life to leave or a place to leave, you have nowhere to go, like, you feel stuck, you're not going to tell your partner that because you don't want to fuck yourself over. I mean, be honest. That's my advice. But yeah, you're reflecting. So why is the Magician here? What is Sagittarius trying to manifest? What are they working towards? Why can't they make a decision right now? I just heard mistake, so I feel like some of you have made a mistake, whether it's with a past person, a past job, past whatever. In the past, you made a mistake and you're reflecting on that mistake, because I feel like you're finally seeing the error of your ways, because you could have blamed somebody else at one point for whatever this is, but in all actuality, you did contribute to it, if that makes any sense. I don't feel like that's for everybody, but I feel like there's someone out here reflecting on the mistakes that they've made. We're all human. We all fuck up. It is what it is. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this very well could be job related, but that's working on something. That's honing your craft. I feel like whoever I'm reading for is a very hard worker, and you feel like you're underpaid, like you deserve more money than what you're getting for the type of work you're producing, no matter where you work. Let's see, why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Or 8 of Masks, I should say. Okay. We have the Moon reversed. So that's like things coming to light, secrets out, like the cat's out of the bag here. Some of you could be contemplating going into business for yourself, becoming self-employed, and wondering, is this the right move for me? I'm not happy where I'm at, so I want to do this. And if you've already started your own business, it might not have taken off as you expected. It's a lot more work than you thought it would be, and you need to put more work in. I feel like you are, though, and I feel like you're letting people know. You want to let people know. You don't want to do this in the shadows. You want to be recognized. And then we have the Four of Masks, which is the Four of Pentacles. That's holding back. Some of you could be saving your money because money isn't coming in as fluidly as you expected, as much, like as consistently, there we go, as you had hoped for. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is holding back. It's like wanting to work on something and wanting to tell somebody what you're doing, what you want, that I haven't let go of you. If this is a relationship, it's I want to work on this. You want to tell that person from the past, or this new person, I feel like past, and that's why I said it, possibly an ex. You want to be like, okay, everything's out in the open. I want to be open, honest with you. I really want to invest with you. I want to work on this. I haven't let go of you. I've been trying to manifest you back into my life. If this isn't you, it could be someone, the other person, energy, vice versa. Take it where it fits. So if it's work related, you're saving your pennies, you're doing what you can, you're trying to manifest your dream job, basically, whether it's being self-employed or not. And if this is a relationship, then you're trying to work on it. You want to be open with the person. But I feel like there's some secrets that you still are holding back. Like, you want to be able to express everything, but you're scared. It's like, should I? Is this not going to work if they know everything? But in the end, it's probably best for you to say everything, or for them to say everything to you, because you want a clean slate. If this is an ex, you definitely want everything out in the open, so because if that person can't deal with you or doesn't want to go back to it, then you know that you need to let go of them and move forward, or you know what I mean? Like, just make sure you're on the same page with people, whether it's in business or love. Excuse me. So then we have, for what you want, we have the Devil reversed. So you don't want anything toxic. You want to relinquish fear, toxic behaviors, anything that holds you back, or holds the people you care about back. You don't want any of that anymore. You don't want people who mean you any harm around you. You just want things to work smoothly. Like, I see someone putting oil in the gears, to make them turn better. You don't want any kinks. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is stability. It's also a relationship. So for a lot of you, I feel like you want a past person back, or they want you back. So if you don't want any of your exes back, they could be pining over you, and this could be their situation, and why everything's been put on pause. Like, you guys broke up and it paused. It's like, yeah, you guys have been living your lives, maybe even dating other people, or they have, but it's not the same. The situation has never been dealt with. There's never been closure. I feel like somebody wants to bring closure to a situation so that they can rekindle it. So they're doing it for their own purposes, I guess. But it ultimately, whether you end up with this person or not, it's going to make you feel better once you get this closure. I feel like they're trying to relinquish the fear of it. And then we have the Queen of Masks reversed. This is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. That's not being stable. She's not very nurturing, giving, or caring. So if you have an ex that wants to come back and you know that they were dating somebody, I can goddamn guarantee that whoever they're with is not giving to them anymore. So they want what they used to have with you because you were potentially more giving. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not necessarily, though. We do have Capricorn here with the Devil as well. But I feel like it's no longer giving to a current situation. It's wanting somebody new or an ex-person. It's not wanting what you have right now. And this is almost that cold feeling. So if either you or your past person is with somebody right now, you're giving them the cold shoulder or they're giving you the cold shoulder. It's like everything's on hold. Like, I'm being very cold towards you because I don't want you. I want this person. Like, you know what I mean? So, and if they're not doing that to you, they're doing it to whoever they're around because they want you. Or you're doing it, whatever, vice versa. Take it where it fits. I get more on the Four of Wands and the Devil reversed. Please. Please and thank you. Spirit. Oh, there we go. Half the fucking deck. Alright, so we have the Eight of Wands reversed. This is, well, crosses, they're wands, whatever. That is blocked communication. That is blocked movement. That's not moving forward. That's pausing. That's, I'm trying to think on what to do. I'm not making any choices. I'm not moving forward. I feel like if your ex is trying to come back towards you or is going to come back towards you right now, they're not in a stable situation. They want to get out of it, and they're not putting any more effort into whatever they're in. And if that's you in a relationship, that's what you're doing right now. You're like, I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving backwards. I'm just no communication. I'm acting very distant, very cold. For some of you, you don't want this person back. I feel like somebody might have tried to talk to you and you shut it down too. You just don't want it to be hard work. And then we have the Four of Roses, which is like the Four of Cups. That's a missed opportunity. Some of you just want this person to pass you by. Like, it's almost like you're you're freezing yourself, like cryogenically or whatever. You're putting yourself in the deep freeze, like, okay, just run by me, motherfucker. I'll thaw myself out when you're gone. I want this to be a missed opportunity. I don't want to deal with you anymore. And then for those of you who are not in that situation where you do actually, you would consider taking this person back, they might feel that they've paused too long. They didn't make a decision and that they lost an opportunity with you. I feel like you're bored in your current situation regardless of what's going on, whether it's work or love. I feel like you're just like, ugh, I can't even deal with this anymore. This is not what I thought it would be, and I don't want to move forward. I don't even want to talk to anybody about it. I'm not getting paid what I should be getting paid. I just want to be stable. So, yeah. I feel like you're trying really hard to move past this stagnant energy. That's what I get. And then future energies or your actions or the other person's action or whatever is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's slow moving. He eventually delivers his message and it's always of good news. So it's like you're slowly getting out of this deep freeze. You're slowly pushing play to see where this can go or where you need to be. And it's like slowly getting yourself out of a piss poor situation, basically, whether it's a relationship or work. Let's see. All right. Knight of Pentacles, please, for future energies for my Saggies. The Lovers. Could be a decision in love. Possibly with a Gemini. Not necessarily. We have Pisces here too. Anyways, yeah, you're moving slow because you don't know what to do. You're still in thinking mode. You haven't made a decision. You've been putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into making this decision, but things just aren't working out the way you thought they would. So, for some reason, I just had this pop in my head. It's almost like an ex. Like, say you guys broke up. It's been a while since you've spoken. And either you or that past person had the expectation of, oh, they'll come back. They'll come back. They'll come back. And then they don't come back. So it leaves you going, I was wrong. They didn't come back. They didn't rescue me from this. They didn't, say this, that, or the other. Now what do? Should I approach them? Should I move towards them? Or should I just let it go completely? Then we have the Ace of Butterflies, which is the Ace of Swords. That's communication. So this is trying to make a decision to communicate. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in the future is coming forward with truth, possibly with a new beginning in love. And then we have the Five of Butterflies, which is the Five of Swords. And that's that having the upper hand. This person could be slowly trying to plot and plan, whether this is you or somebody else. Like, I'm slowly moving towards Sagittarius because I want the upper hand. I want to say that I came clean. I want to express myself so that I look better. That could be for some, because this is kind of like a lose-lose situation. This could be coming in with, deciding to come in with communication about what happened in the past, like why they did what they did, why things are happening the way that they are. This could also be you in your place of employment, finally being open and honest with your boss. Like, dude, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of being taken advantage of. I've dedicated X amount of time to this company. I've done this, that, and the other. I should be farther along than I am. So that's what I feel. I feel like somebody's going to come clean about how they feel and how they feel like they've been taken advantage of. So whether that's you or somebody around you, they're manifesting some truth, but they're thinking about it long and hard right now, and it hasn't been easy for whoever this is, because they probably expected you to just forgive them. So if this is an ex-person, your ex probably just thought you would let bygones be bygones and you could just move on happily ever after, but that's not the case. Advice for my Saggies in this situation. This is your life's purpose. So if we're talking about career here, you already know what you want to do. You just need to make a plan and basically execute it, and take the steps you need to make it happen, to make it a reality. I feel like anything that you're really passionate about is going to bring you success. Yes, it's going to take a lot of work. It's not like you can just jump into it and have it be, everything comes so easily. But I feel like you're on the right track with whatever you're thinking about and the decision you're trying to make, especially on the work front. Relationship-wise, I don't feel like that's the advice for that. I feel like that's for work. And then relationship-wise, a favorable outcome. I feel like if you let bygones be bygones, you're open and honest, or they are with you, and you know that they're sincere if they're the ones coming to you, like your ex or whatever, then yeah, there will be a favorable outcome. I'm not saying that means you two will get back together. I just mean that this is something you've been waiting for. Like I said, with the freeze on the relationship, there was an end and it just paused. Even though you guys lived your own lives, there was no closure. So I feel like there's either closure coming for a past relationship, or this person wants you back and they're going to fight for you, kind of thing. Either way, with work or love, I feel like things are going to work out in your favor. It's moving slower than you anticipated or than you expected, and you just need to work out the kinks and get rid of the people who don't mean you well, clear out the blockages, and realize that there really are no missed opportunities. You either want something or you don't. So if you allowed yourself to have a missed opportunity, you obviously didn't want it bad enough, or that person bad enough, or they didn't, if we're talking about two people. So keep that in mind, because to me, some of the best quote-unquote missed opportunities of my life sent me in a direction where I really wanted to be and where I knew I should be. So everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences and there's no mistakes. That's how I feel. But ultimately, I feel like you have really good things coming for you, Sag. And there is somebody who wants to talk to you. There's somebody who potentially did you wrong in the past. and they want to make it right. They might want to be with you, or they just might want closure, or they might want to provide you with that closure, unless that's you providing it to somebody else. Ultimately, I feel unhappiness in work, moving on to something better suited for you, something you've always wanted. And then I feel like luck and love, but it's moving very slowly because you still have some shit you need to clear up, either from the past or just within yourself. So take this time. Taking a pause, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's what I have for you, my loves. I hope you have a spooktacular Halloween. Yeah, trick or treat and all that happy shit. Halloween's my birthday, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably just stay home. I'm pretty boring. Have a few beers, something, who knows. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.